Hello guys, and today we have here our duel with Burning... Actually, no. This is just a random duel. I'm used to always doing that. It's Nekroz versus Burning Abyss, and I'm going first because this guy's nice. And it looks like we opened up pretty interestingly. Yeah, I can get it. I can get off what I need. But I want to start off with Gishki Chain because I don't want to do too much deck thinning and then with these guys and then not be able to Gishki Chain. And so this is, again, Nekroz versus Burning Abyss, just a random duel because it is a big tournament. And so, ooh. I'm taking both, it seems. That's literally what I'm doing. Now, this does give me a little bit of an unfair advantage because I do know what my opponent is playing here. And so it lets me play accordingly. Because I opened up with this card. Ouch. If I didn't open up with this card and with some other meaningless card like Rejeki at this point, I probably would have been smart for the play that I'm going to make to just... just get the Kladomir with the Gishki. If I can think, trying to do too many things at once. So that way I can use prep to get the Kladomir to get these cycles. Because I'm gonna Jin him. I'm gonna take blue. Cleo? No, Gunny. It doesn't matter, does it? I don't think it matters. Okay, so I'll get back my Kaleidomir. So I have a Brio, and then I'm gonna search for Trisha. I will drop a Jin, and then I will Illusion, so I'll have a monster that I can negate one thing if he were to target me, and if he were to reject you or anything, I can prevent it from being destroyed. So I feel really good about this. And again, this is kind of the disadvantage of letting me go first when you're playing Burning Abyss, is this is the type of match where it's whoever goes first pretty much wins. Whoever gets their stuff off, and seeing how it's so easy to Jin and to do stuff, mainly because of Lavelvo Chain here, this $50 card. Please be in Premium Gold 2. You failed to be in Secret Forces. You need to be in Premium Gold 2. But hey, we have Vanity's Emptiness. So I shall drop to him. And I shall Illusion you again. Also, Unicorn is pretty good against Burning Abyss, just because it's like Dante. Well, Dante can still mill. It's just that he won't be the 25 beater, so it'll be really hard to go for the whole push game. You have the whole stun, but you won't really have the damage because all my monsters have greater than 1,000, unless you make Virgil. Then you have a chance. So he's going to set back row, which is something to expect against Burning Abyss. I'm probably going to try to use a Lavelvo Chain to give me a Deneko Seka, because that is definitely something I need to do. And I will be playing very cautiously until then, but even if he does get rid of my field, I can always banish Illusion to get me what I need. And I will have the ability to make another Unicorn. But on the other side, once you get to like game 2 in this matchup, you're going to be facing Shared Rides, you're going to be facing, and seeing how you're probably going to be going second, if you already, which you probably, most than likely, you're going to be going second, so that means you're going to be dealing with Maxis and Shared Ride, and if your opponent activates both of those, and you continue, like, that's not good. Like, Kaleidomir, Arclight, you get a draw too? That's just painful to see. But you can always turn down, of course, the Arclight. So I'm going to send you for Brio. Brio to get me Unicorn, Arclight to get me Exomi. What do I want? Oh yeah, I want Brio, that's what I want. Not Brio, Unicorn. Wow, I cannot think today, guys. I cannot think. Ooh. I'm really worried about his back row. He's gonna Karma Cut. He's gonna Karma Cut though. He's gonna discard a Lance. And I am going to have to respond with a Trishula. So now it becomes interesting. If he has anything else, if he has a Wing Blast or anything else, that could be very bad. But I am going to be able to have another Trishula real soon. Uh-oh. Can't live up our channel. I'm gonna have to overlay main phase 2. That is something that you have to worry about in this when playing Nekroz, is negating your own extra deck monsters. Like, it's pretty easy to play around your own unicorns, but sometimes you get a little bit annoying. So I'm gonna have to make some rank 4 main phase 2. I do believe I run 2 Nekroz, so technically I have a 2 out of 25 chance drawing into it. So in approximately 1 out of every 12 cards or 13 cards there should be a Nekroz. See if there's anything. I can stop one thing. Like if he has Deep Prison or Mirror Force, I can stop it. But it would be quite expensive, and I don't know if I'd do it. Because actually, getting rid of your monsters is very key, because the way you play around this deck is if you can, 1, prevent them from ginning you, and then 2, make it so they can't Kaleido and use their ritual spell cards in the graves. So kill as many monsters as you can, but make sure you leave one weak one. Like Lavelvo Chain would be the perfect one to leave, or like Senju would be great to leave on the field, because if I don't top deck into something really well, like I have Senju right now, so that's really decent for me. But if I didn't have that with something else, and I was left with a Senju and I couldn't top anything, then I would just have to pass turn, and then my opponent could build up their board and then attack through my Senju and then kill me. That is how you really want to play against them, and that includes even in the mirror match. If you see your opponent has like 2 cards in hand, leave a monster on their side of the field, so that way they can't use their spell cards in graveyard. That is just a really great way to play against them. Also, with that note of the spell cards, Soul Release is in Secret Forces. It's finally getting a reprint. I don't think it's been reprinted in a really, really long time. So that is awesome. It's a super rare, so it shouldn't be too hard to pull. I'd actually find it funny if they did short print it, because it would be like, Soul Release is an old card that's really good. It's not too good, but it's expensive, but it's short. If it was short printed, I'd find that funny, and I'd actually kind of enjoy that. I think that'd be kind of nice. I do have like 1 or 2 Soul Releases, I believe. Commons, of course. And they are great. It says banish 5 from either player's graveyard. So that is really awesome. Actually, you can banish up to 5 from either player, so you can like banish 3 from your own, 2 from your opponent. So it has some utility. Oh, I forgot to overlay main phase 2. We didn't even get to see anything. Apparently my opponent thinks this is... he drew Crane first turn. That's why I didn't run Crane. Like, I actually think that it's a great card, great way to cycle. But 1, if you mill it, dead. 2, if you... And it's good, but yet it's situational, I find. And also having more than 40 cards in a Burning Abyss deck, like I saw a lot of people doing that where they'd run the really good trap cards like Bottomless, Compulse, Torrential, Solemn as 4 extra cards to run a 44 card deck, and decks that can mill like Light Swans and Burning Abyss. Oh yes sir, but he can't special summon. You couldn't special summon even if we wanted to. Anyways, having decks that mill, like, I give those slack. Like, if you want to run a greater than 40 card deck in a deck that can mill through 3 or 5 cards first turn, it's okay. And specifically when you're just running like the 4 really good trap cards, it's like if you draw into those, specifically against Coforts, like you draw into Solemn or Bottomless, they're screwed. It's like, oh, they all go to grave, or they all get banished for that Pendulum Sun. And here we get Decree, so that's awesome. That is awesome. He shouldn't have. Oh, actually, he didn't seem to have too much in hand. So even if he went first, like he had the choice. I don't know why. Sure, why not? I might as well do a rematch. Two duels for you guys. Why not? Why not? I think you guys will enjoy that. Only found on doing 1, but we can do 2. And that shall be it. That shall be it. And so I guess I'll see you guys in that second duel. Bye.